This is 219 News Now, brought to you by Strack & Van Til, making lives easier for 94 years.
I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your 219 News Now. On a weekend for honoring military veterans, a man who did his part in war and peacetime was remembered in a special way. Friends of the Veterans Memorial Parkway unveiled a memorial Saturday to the late John Stacks, hailed as the father of the parkway for creating the vision for the 15-mile route 30 years ago. Friends President Mitch Barloga called him the quintessential veteran, looking out for other veterans. A graduate of Crown Point High School and Ball State University, Stacks served in Vietnam with the 82nd Airborne Division. Gary and Hobart made pitches for a Lake County Convention Center last week, and now it's up to the Lake County Commissioners to decide whether to proceed with one of the proposed projects. The Commissioners are reviewing both proposals for a replacement for the Radisson at Star Plaza that would host conventions, conferences, trade shows, and other events. Commissioner Jerry Tippie said they hope to reach a decision by year's end. My impression is that the earliest we would make a decision is sometime in December, Commissioner Kyle Allen said. A Hammond police officer was transported to a local hospital in serious condition Friday night after his squad car was struck by a passenger vehicle. At 7:45 p.m., the officer was traveling west on 169th when a vehicle traveling south on Southeastern Avenue collided with the squad car, officials said. The Hammond Police Department said the vehicle, occupied by two female passengers, ran a red light. Their conditions are currently unknown. The police officer's injuries are not considered life-threatening. And in sports, Andrean meets Bremen for the sectional championship on the gridiron. Here's a look at that game.
The last time Andrean won a sectional championship was during the 59ers' run to the 2A title game in 2022. A win in this one gives them their 22nd crown in program history, and standing in the way is Bremen. Just under 6 in the first, Andrean down on the goal line. Brady Ellis keeps it himself and crosses in for the touchdown, and the Niners are off to the races. Speaking of races, it's time to get the horses going. The handoff is to Ethan Reyna, and the sophomore is ready to rumble. Reyna goes up the middle, stays on his feet, avoiding a would-be tackler. Now there's just one man to beat, and he does just that. 46 yards later, it's 14-0 in favor of the red and gold. Early in the second, Niners knocking on the door again, and Jeremiah Gonzalez is the boogeyman on the other side. The sophomore takes it to the house. Andrean starting to pull way up 21. Shortly after, the home team looks to put this one on ice. Ellis looks left and puts one right on the money to Jaden Holmes. It's all gas and no brakes in this one. The 59ers add on and leave the Lions in the rearview mirror with a 35-0 shutout. Andrean moves on to the regional championship next week, which will take place at Lafayette Central Catholic.
To read up on more local news and headlines, visit JEDtv.com and NWI.com. I'm Andrew Garcia, and this has been your